You missed some important news from the LGBTQ+ community this week. To ensure you are current, we are recapping that important news. Here's what you may have missed.
The Drag Race star Salina EsTitties comes for Ross Mathews. In last week's episode of RuPaul's Drag Race, Salina EsTitties was sent home after performing brilliantly in the main challenge. She gave a stunning and emotional performance, and she served it up in the lip sync, but sadly, it wasn't enough to save her. This may be the case for almost every queen who walks into the workroom. Though most of them take the rejection in stride, that is not the case with EsTitties, who is apparently unhappy about her elimination. While on stage at a viewing event in West Hollywood, she let the audience know how she felt. Directed most of her colorful language at one of the judges, Ross Mathews, for his comments and criticisms. Her comment earned her thunderous applause, perhaps because those who were in the crowd agreed with her, or maybe because it was simply funny to hear her drag the judge in such a manner. EsTitties may have been angry, but she also seemed proud of herself and what she managed to do in the show.
Ready? Ross Mathews, you can eat my Thank you. Fuck him. What the fuck does he know about that shit? Bitch, I should have been wearing a black bodysuit. Bitch, look what the fuck you're wearing, you sequined sweater jacket ass little bitch. Why is he still on the judges panel? He's not even hilarious. You know that thing when there's a judge on Drag Race, and then they tell a story, and then... That is funny. Okay, I'm gonna stop. Questions?
Very interesting and very colorful language indeed. I think what Salina does here is that she performed well in that episode, to be honest with you. All of them performed well in that episode. And I think that she just minimizes who she is when she degrades a judge like that. Right? Listen, you performed well. Bow out. Just bow out gracefully. You don't have to attack a judge. Just bow out. You didn't win any of the challenges up until that. You made it to the final 6. You should be happy you made it to the final 6. Done. And so just bow out gracefully. Instead, you take the sore loser route. And I feel like that you just was acting like a
And it makes you look ugly. It makes you look ugly. It makes you look like not a team player. You know, the reality is, Salina, you weren't going to win, mommy. You weren't going to win. I'm sorry. And, they were going to send LaDuca home just because she was getting a little dry. She was getting a little boring. We could already know what she was going to do next, right? But talent-wise, come on, like you came out with some lobster gloves and like, I don't know what the hell that was going, and honestly, when somebody said, ooh, I want red lobster, I was like, oh my God, me too, the muffin. What is this that I'm thinking of? Selena, you made yourself look bad by talking shit about, Ross Mathews. I mean, he's an awesome dude. He's a huge ally and he's awesome. He's a great judge. It just made you look down. You get to tour. The top 10 gets to tour, girl. You're going to have more money than you've ever had before. You get to say, Salina's EsTitties, the Drag Race. You weren't able to say that before. You should have shut the hell up after.
Just take the L. Just take the loss.
Take the hit.
And that outfit that she wore, oh my God. I didn't know what it was. It wasn't even that great.
I didn't know if those were nipples or eyes. Like, I was very confused.
So, that y'all know so much about.
Well, we're following.
We watched.
We're obviously.
Right.
We don't want our gay cards taken away. Are you kidding?
And I would.
I thought she overstayed her welcome by several weeks.
How many times was she at the bottom? She was at the bottom like 3 times. 4.
And we finally got a glimpse.
You know that?
Yes, look at Ryan.
Everyone but you knows that. And you probably know this too, maybe. But like, I actually found like we only got a glimpse of her personality like that same episode when she was eliminated, and even then it wasn't that great of a personality. Like that is like it was. So this only kind of sours that and kind of confirms like the idea that she should have left way longer ago.
Her and Mistress were too much very similar, and Mistress was better than you by a lot, Mama. So again, you weren't gonna win, Mommy. How are you gonna go on stage in front of 100 people and say all this crap about Ross Mathews? It doesn't make any sense, Mama. You made yourself ugly.
Are you done?
Mommy, you weren't gonna win,
No.
Mommy.
Also, if you're gonna come at a judge, come at Michelle Visage. I know this is not a popular, but I disagree with her on almost everything. And I'm kind of hoping that they're trying out T.S. Madison to replace her. This is entirely in theory.
That's never gonna happen. That's never gonna happen. That is never gonna happen.
I want to
Jersey
put
girl
this out into
forever.
the universe, hoping that, because Michelle Visage gets it wrong every time.
Oh,
Look,
my.
look,
I'm sorry.
the reaction.
Come at me.
With the exception of Rue, Michelle Visage is the show.
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
Ryan, what do you think?
The reaction was bitter boots. Okay, she was bitter boots.
Bitter boots.
The message she wrote on the mirror when she was exiting.
Yeah, I guess I should have. What was it she said?
I guess I got what I deserved.
I got what I deserve.
Yeah.
Well, Mommy,
Yeah,
I guess you
you
did.
absolutely
Yeah, right?
You said it. You wrote it in lipstick, so it must be true, right?
You know, Bianca's Rue recap, this is going to rival Bianca's.
I've loved watching Bianca do.
She's awesome. I'm going to change the subject. There's no way I'm weighing in on this because I'll get.
We don't have opinions on this.
I will get killed outside of this table if I do. One of the things that I do want to say that I think is really interesting, which I don't see so often, your vehement opinion is a minority opinion, because most of the social media context is cheering for her just overwhelmingly. And the reason they are is because of what she did. And one of the things that I think is interesting is what is it about our popcorn eating moment of going, oh, we love the fight and the agitation. It's not really the end conclusion of was the right decision made or not in terms of the competition. We love that she attacked Ross Mathews. You watch it in that video when she says it. She's done it in other places. There's been overwhelming support for her because she did that. Because it seems like we like bitter.
We like bitter boots. We like bitter boots.
I like when there's drama and stirring the pot on the show, when the person that they're attacking has an opportunity to defend themselves and respond. What I didn't like about the video that we just watched was that it seemed angry, it seemed little, and there was no way for Ross to respond.
Yeah, well said.
But the crowd loves that. And many viewers love that.
And gratuitous.
Well, after a bunch of vodka sodas, I love anything that's on stage.
Truth.
So.
True. Yeah.
That's true, right?
Interesting. Keep watching the only television news in the world from our LGBTQ plus community and stay informed on everything that is important for and about our diverse LGBTQ plus community.